So this week's Monday musing is going to be about intuition, that sixth sense, that gut instinct, that feeling that maybe gives you the butterflies in the stomach of, am I doing the right thing? Is this what I should be doing? What should I be doing? Sometimes when you're on this particular path, and especially when you're on the beginning of this sort of spiritual path, spiritual plane, the journey that when you might be travelling along, you're not certain whether it's just your own mind, your own head trying to tell you this is what you should be doing, or whether it's that intuition, that gut instinct, that connection with spirit, or maybe that connection with your inner or higher self. You find over the time of working with spirit, working with energy, working with crystals, maybe with sound, or just generally following this path as possibly a new therapist or a practicing therapist, you find that you get ideas, you get feelings, you get thoughts, you get nudges in certain directions which we don't always take note of as they do come through, because your logical mind, your practical mind takes over and says, oh no, that can't be happening, that isn't right, we don't need to follow that path, we don't need to do that, when eventually things start to happen on a reoccurring basis, they start to repeat, you start to get more information, maybe through dreams, maybe through songs that came on the radio when you're possibly driving or listening to it at home. And you start to notice that actually this is what you need to do. You do need to follow that intuition, because that intuition is right, it is correct, it is the way that you need to move forward. So we're starting to have that trust, that belief, that thought that's right for you, and not your mind in an overactive way going in the wrong direction, but actually it's spirit, it's your higher self, it's your energetic self is actually trying to connect with you on a deeper level. So it's something that needs to be developed, something that needs to evolve, something that needs to be loved, cherished and worked with. And there's many different ways that we can do that. One of the easiest, quickest, cheapest and best ways to do it is just to sit in quiet contemplation. Maybe meditate if you find that you enjoy that process. And maybe if there's something that keeps coming up in your head and you think, oh, should I be doing that? Is that the right way for me? Then just sit quietly, put some quiet music on and just sit and meditate on that thought. If there's an oracle card that you're using and the same one keeps coming up and you feel it's relevant to a particular thing, follow that intuition, follow those thoughts, and again sit with the card and sit with where it might take you and what it might do. So following your intuition can be a very powerful thing. Sometimes you might be unsure, you might be uncertain, but find over time that you become more confident with it, especially when you start to get good things that come from it, positive things that actually make you feel, yes, this is right, I do need to follow this, that gut instinct, that sixth sense, that connection with your third eye, or even with the light, the energy above us that works with us in a very healthy and cooperative way. So follow that, believe that, keep it internally inside you, and know that you are moving in the direction that you need to, and know that you need to become in tune with yourself, with your intuition. Use meditation if you're Reiki trained, do your self-healing, connect with that, use your Reiki symbols if you're Reiki 2 trained, maybe write in your diary or keep a journal if you want one, write letters out and just see what comes back to you, and if there's any more little nudges in directions, you might You might see lots of things repeated. You might see repetitive numbers, you might see feathers, you might see coins, you might see elements of nature that keep popping up and noticing around you. These can all be signs that your intuition is there and it's what you need to tune into. So embrace it and enjoy it and follow it and see where it takes you.